Hello, I'm Gareth Davies, Chair of the BCCT. Today I'm thrilled to be joined by Aime Pinyapa Somphong, Vice Chair of the BCCT, Chair of the Advocacy Working Group and Managing Partner at TWLS Company Limited. As a key leader within the BCCT, Aime has been instrumental in shaping policies and building meaningful connections between members and key stakeholders. Her dual expertise in business and advocacy makes her a driving force behind the Advocacy Working Group's impactful initiatives. Morning, Aime, and welcome back.
Morning, good. Great to be back here again as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me here.
No, anytime. Looking forward to having a discussion on the Advocacy Working Groups.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. It has been a while, isn't it, since our last chat about advocacy activities?
Yeah, I'm actually just here. 18 months probably?
Yeah, perhaps approximately around that.
Very good. So perhaps you could start by giving us an overall view of the Advocacy Working Group's objectives and its role within the Chamber.
Right, so for our objectives for this year, we're trying to focusing on firstly just to strengthen the relationship between our chamber with the Thai government authorities, and for the second objectives of us is very much more in engaging in the public and private dialogue and including the private sector's advocacy activities. By and our role will be very much more gathering the issues and the feedbacks from our members and then reflecting into the well-crafted proposal to reach out to relevant government authorities in order to influence the policies, laws, regulation that could be more friendly for our members for their business. Okay,
very good. You've been leading this working group quite a few years now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Time flies, but yes.
Yeah. How many?
I think so far it's been around 3 years.
More than that.
I think 3 to 4 years. So but our working group was formed around the COVID-19 time.
Yes, that's right. And in this period of time, what's been your biggest achievement or achievements?
I would say we did a great. I can see the path that we have achieved in several advocacy activities with the Thai government authorities. First of all, I would say big thanks to the team and then the committee members. I think so far that we did a great achievement will be very much related to Minister of Commerce. You also did join, your representatives also did join us for the meetings with the Department of Business Development.
Correct, that's right.
So they last year have been trying to reach out to them and raise the concerns in terms of the market barrier, in terms of the foreign business license and apply for related to licenses under the Foreign Business Act. We proposed the DBD that we keen to see somehow more like transparent and more governance in terms of the apply through the license. Will be much more helpful for the members, not just only for in Thailand but in overseas, so they can just track and trace all of the details that they've been discussed with the DBD. And for this year, eventually in I think around October, DBD has have a soft launch of the e-foreign business license, which we as a BCCT also participate in terms of the advice and give them some proposal in terms of how they can form or revise to make it more well structured and more easier and friendly for the business sector when they wanted to apply for the license.
Okay. We also met with the Minister of Labour this year.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
celebrated my birthday.
Yes, I do remember. I think that one also a very great achievement as well. I do recall that the Minister of Labour after the meeting, they also reached out to the Chamber and also the Advocacy Working Group that they're very keen to set up the internal working group between our Chamber and Minister of Labour. And the key objectives of this internal working group will be very much to have and support the reskill and upskills of the Thai labour, which focusing on the language and perhaps some soft skill or very technical skills.
Yeah, I think we did discuss potentially collaboration with the digital working group on that as well, because there was the element of technology being one of their focuses for next year. So engaging with government agencies is a key focus of the group. Could you share some examples of successful collaborations or policy discussions?
Apart from what we discussed before as Minister of Labour or Department of Business Development under the Ministry of Commerce, we also have very active participation in some of the rules and regulation discussion with the government. Another key highlight with the Eastern Economic Corridors, which I'm not sure when we're gonna post this video, but last week in 30th of November, we had the dinner with the Secretary General, Dr. Shila from Eastern Economic Corridor, which our members gave a very great feedback and has a very great dialogue in some of the discussions, suggestion with the rules and the policies that could help for like Thailand and also help for the private sectors to be more easier in terms of the working together. Yeah, so that was one of the key highlights as well, and the EEC team, they're also very impressed and they're very happy to have and to be able to work with our chamber.
No, that's good to hear. How was the dinner?
Oh, it was great. It was brilliant. It was quite interesting. Frankly speaking, because for me, I based here in Bangkok, and I barely attending the ESB event. But to be honest, if any one of you have chance, or if any member have chance, I would very, very much encourage them to join. So you can see like more new people, exchange a different perspective, business idea, and meet with the local authority that govern in that area as well.
I would love to have gone, but sadly I had engagements. So taxation, visas, and investment policies are quite commonly a frequent pain point for businesses, and in particular our members. How does the Advocacy Working Group help tackle these issues?
Right, I think it's very much like the neutral process that we usually do, which is we send out some surveys, or sometimes we arrange some meetings with the members, and we gathered all of these issues together, and with the support of the BCCT team, with executive director and the policy manager, they help to produce the we call as a white paper, or it's a bit more like proposal, that this paper will contain the issues, business pain points, including our suggestion that on how we would like to influence the policies and the regulation to create a bit more, I would say, resilience and more adaptability in some of the daily business operation.
Okay, that's good to hear. And then going back to the idea of collaboration with the other British Chamber working groups, how do you work with the working groups such as legal, or legal and tax, Eastern Seaboard, and potentially even, like I mentioned, technology, to address broader business issues and member concerns?
I will say, as advocacy activities, from my point of view, I think it sits into every kind of business sector. If you don't have the issues, then you somehow they oversee it. But when it comes to the issues, it could be a very painful point for the business operation as well. So as a chamber, we have several working groups that are very active. We have real estate, we have digital, we have legal and tax, young professional, sustainability, for example. And each working group, they once they have the meeting, they normally share the ideas or the pain points that they see that advocacy working group perhaps could fit into this role to support them. So they normally share some thoughts or some ideas from us from time to time.
And actually next week we have the meeting with the technology group to discuss how we can work together. Is that very good? So looking forward to next year, 2025, what are the key activities and main events that you've got planned?
Well, for our working group, I think we plan to bring back the members' quarterly meeting. We did had it in 2023, 2024 has so many ongoing things, so we didn't have it this year, but next year we plan to bring it back. In each meeting, we will focusing on a very particular issues. For example, the past that we did with the market entry. So this one going for the Foreign Business Act, and then we also had a discussion, another one related to the intellectual property law. So it will be very varied from time to time. So I'm very much looking forward to bring it back. Another important one would be business luncheons with the government authorities that we did before with the Minister of Finance. Minister of the Tourism as well, and we very much looking forward to have them back and invite more government agencies to join these business luncheons. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And then you're not also just the advocacy chair, you're also the vice chair of the chamber.
Yep.
So what advice do you have for our members who are looking to engage more actively within the advocacy working group?
Right. I will say everyone knows that as our chamber is a great place and platform to do as a business connecting and expand the business connection through the networking event.
Yep.
As a vice chair, the other thing that I would like to urge and encourage them to do would be more just share when you attend the event. Just feel free to come to us and to share your thoughts and your business insights, experience, including the business pain point. So we just can somehow aware of what's going on your business. If you don't feel like you want to attend the event, you can also drop an email to our chamber, can reach directly to executive director, or could be with the policy managers.
Okay.
So in that, I think it will be very, very helpful for our advocacy working group, including with very benefits to our members in terms of the to help them for ease of doing business / market entry or daily business operation. And I will say I'm very much looking forward to see our members in next year who are attending networking events as well.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me again.
No, anytime.
Have
And
a
cheers
nice
for your
day.
time today. Thank you.
Thank you.